Good evening, good people. Welcome to another episode of Tea Time with TOCOMAMARIA. I am your host, TOCOMAMARIA, joined by my ever so lovely co-host, Tyrone.
Hey, baby.
What's up, Ty?
Nothing much. What's up with you?
Nothing. How you doing?
Doing good.
Good.
I was going to ask you, how was your Christmas?
My Christmas was good.
Okay.
I mean, you know, Christmas. But no, it was good. It was good. It was good. It was different because COVID.
Yeah.
You know, so everybody that was at my house had to keep their mask on.
Right.
Yeah, because I have a 90-year-old aunt. My middle son, Kobe, has a heart-lung condition. So I don't play with stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, so yeah, everybody not being in the same household, you know, coming together. So I decided to have everybody keep on their mask just for safety's sake. And so, you know, unless we were eating, we did. And it was good.
Well, good.
Yeah,
Way to keep it safe.
It was good. My oldest son didn't get to make it home, though. So that was like, that might be the first time. Maybe, okay, I think I might have gone out of town once, but that's probably the first time that I've not been around him aside from that one time.
How they grow up so fast, don't they?
But I did communicate with him, so that was good.
Good.
That was good, yeah. Yeah, but how was yours?
It was dope, man.
It was dope?
I was overwhelmed by visitors.
Really?
I've had just friends.
People love you.
Family. It was actually 4 past lovers of varying significance.
Of varying significance. Okay, 4 past lovers. Okay.
Yes. And just different hangouts and fun.
Okay.
Ghost of Pussy Pass.
Okay,
yeah. But
yeah.
I remained chaste.
Did you?
I did.
Really?
Kept it holiday, you know what I mean?
Okay,
It was nice. It was nice.
Did they intersect or what?
Oh, yeah, they did. So, and I think sometimes the competition saved me a little bit. Just like, all right, I ain't got to pick nobody. Y'all go ahead and go home with all that foolishness.
I'm glad you had a good time.
I did. And I saw my baby girl, my daughter came through.
I was going to ask you about your daughter.
Oh, shook me down. Wanted the gifts and the money. Daddy, can I also have?
Of course.
It was great, though. It was good.
That's good. Yeah, and so we've got one more of these holidays to get through.
Right?
Just one more to get through.
New Year's?
But yeah.
These niggas, I'm going to watch night service. I'm not,
that's right.
I'm not going no place.
I know, that's right. Man. But you know what? So like usually, you know, I'm content to just sort of kind of stay at home a lot of the time. Why do I feel like I want to be somewhere when you absolutely shouldn't be anywhere right now? I feel like I want to be somewhere.
You've been shut down so long.
That's so unsafe.
Is that why? Because we've been shut down so long?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. And it's like, we haven't, like last year, you could have, but you probably shouldn't have. And I didn't. It was a nice little home thing.
You going to be safe. I know you got some elaborate ass masks that match your boots and your hair.
Right. Of course. But still, masks are not saving people out here.
Right.
There are so many people in my family alone that have COVID right now.
You see the numbers with this new Omarion, man? It's been like
man,
skyrocketing.
Omarion is tripping.
Man.
He's tripping. 15,000 and some odd folk. 444 hospitalized. And, you know, at the beginning of the pandemic, Ohio was in the news for good things. Yeah. The governor, you know, was really
Mike
buckling
DeWine.
down. Yeah.
And that's when Atlanta was opening up.
It didn't matter if you were a Democrat. You were still like, yes, Mike, yes, doing it. You know, now we're in the news again. We are national news, CNN, all the rest of them, because we're at the top of the list for folks that are you know, with the cases, and our hospitals are overwhelmed.
Went from first to worst. Just
Exactly.
quickly.
I mean, I guess what that says is we like to excel either way as a state. I don't know, but it's horrible. And to be at work and actually see the National Guard walking around and to know that they're there because we don't have enough staff to take care of who we need to take care of.
Yeah.
And it's just a real crazy sort of feeling. It really is. So
we had a couple cases around my job, but everybody who got it was vaccinated, which was crazy to me because everybody who got sick got vaccinated. I haven't been vaccinated yet.
Yeah, no, I don't know what you're waiting
No,
on.
look, I tried to, I had to make an appointment. They told me I couldn't make an appointment until the 29th, tomorrow. Tomorrow, as soon as I made this 2 weeks ago. Because my roommate, he had...
Wait, you can't make an appointment until the 29th?
No, I'm sorry. I couldn't get into an appointment until the 29th.
Yeah.
Because my roommate had it, and once he got sick, I got tested, but I'm like, man, I don't trust it. Then he walk around the house talking and spitting, and I'm like, man, you gonna put a mask on and get the hell up out of here?
Yeah, exactly.
I tested myself last night.
Awesome.
Still cool. So I'm starting to think I might have already had it at some point.
No, I think you just haven't caught it yet.
I don't know, man. Me and this nigga smoked blunts together, and I was smoking with him the day before he found out he had it.
Lord,
and I've been negative 3 tests so far.
Have you ever taken a PCR test?
I don't know.
Or you've done just the
I've
home test?
done the home test every time.
You take a PCR.
What's that, in the hospital?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, or the pharmacy, which of course they're being overwhelmed still, but you make an appointment to take those, the major pharmacy chains.
2023? Jesus, I can't get it before that.
Right. I mean, this joker is likely to be around that long. But yeah, this Omarion, he is a mess. Don't have you out there doing that dance.
Boom, boom, boom. Touch.
Yeah.
Keep the lights on.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we are at the end of the year. I cannot
made
believe. Man, I don't be doing nothing not to make it. So, no, but the end of another year, it just went by so quickly and yet so slowly, all at the same damn time.
I want to erase 21 and 20. Can we just redo from 19 and just...
But that's the thing. I don't want to redo jack. I just want to move forward from.
Okay.
I don't ever want to redo, just like people, if I could redo it all over again. No, just get me through that to the next thing, please.
Absolutely.
I don't want to redo jack crap. But so it's COVID-19 because it came out in 2019. We're about to be in the year of our Lord 2022. So technically speaking, that's 3 years. So it won't be the 3 years, until the end of 2022. But come on now.
This is crazy.
Come on now.
I think it just showed us that our government don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah.
At least when it comes to this medical stuff.
Oh, and a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, and a lot of stuff. But people are so obstinate and so difficult. And so, folks will, I don't want to get the vaccine because who knows what's in it. Well, damn it, what's in the actual illness? What is that?
Yeah.
Because that's killing niggas. How about that?
We grew up in the 80s. We got all the shots, man.
Everything.
Polio, tuberculosis.
Everything. You got everything.
Chickenpox.
And most of us are just fine.
Yeah.
Just fine.
This reminds me of, I think, did we talk about this, the Christian Scientist?
No.
All right. So the Christian Scientist is Christians. It's a religion sect.
Right, yeah.
But they don't believe in any medicine. God heals all. So these niggas die from polio today. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Lord will heal, and then, it wasn't God's plan for you to survive. But the anti-vaxxers sound like these niggas to me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's like there are certain things that are put in your way, in your, that God, the creator, whatever you choose to call him, like he gives people intelligence and he gives them wisdom and he gives them knowledge and understanding to be able to create things to help you out. Yeah. Like, come on, dude.
God don't micromanage.
Exactly. And I don't know that manna is raining down literally from heaven like that anymore. So I'm gonna need you to use a little bit of wisdom. And it also speaks to not just your care or lack thereof of yourself, but for other people. Where's your respect for someone else? They were telling us in the beginning that you wear a mask not so much to protect yourself, but to protect the next person. Mm-hmm. Folks just don't give a damn. Like, you don't really care.
Folks don't do the speed limit. What you mean? Like, I'm in my world.
Right.
If it affects you, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do me.
But so, and back to what I always say, like, I do believe in, creating your own thing, but not to the detriment of somebody else.
Absolutely.
Use some kind of discretion, use some wisdom.
Folks don't care. They cared in the beginning, and now it's like, well, I guess it's safe. It's not, but
right, like, no, it's not. Have you seen the numbers? It ain't safe at all. It's a little scary. It really, really is. So I don't know, but you better get that. You better get that.
Oh, I'm getting my vax.
I'll get your vax.
That vaccine shot.
And then vaccine shot. And then you don't know which one you're getting yet, right? Which
I want to get the. I know the Johnson & Johnson one is the cheap one, but it's only one shot.
Dude, it's also okay.
I want one and done.
Yeah, no. You still need a booster.
Oh yeah, I guess it's gonna be 2. I don't even know why they calling it a booster. They should just call it the 3rd shot or the.
Because it's not even a full dose, so it is a boost. It is a booster.
But talk about it like it's necessary. That's the only reason I say it.
Oh
yeah. Like,
I mean, they seem. Of course, they don't know, but I guess they're still working on it, and I suppose a little bit of evidence they have. I mean, they've had quite a significant amount of time to be studying this thing now.
Yeah.
But the evidence they have, I suppose, suggests that if you're boosted, then that increases your chances of not being body bagged should you test positive.
Yeah.
But so I'm gonna need you to keep me safe.
I got you, baby.
Okay, all right.
I ain't gonna let that happen to you.
All right,
not till you get me to the money. Now we got.
Right, we got a work to do.
Yes.
Yeah, but other than that, holiday, other than all that stuff, you had a good weekend.
Yeah, all in all, it was great, man. Nothing to complain about.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nothing to complain about, but we gonna spend a whole show complaining today. Now, what's funny for me is, now I could be a complainer, but in this new iteration of myself, complaining is not something that I like to do, because where you focus, that's what sort of manifests itself. So I try not to focus on the negative aspects of things, even though I'm human, and so of course sometimes I think about the things I don't want to think about, or the things I don't want to happen. Of
course.
But those are the things that you don't want to give that much credence to. But today, we're going to take this day, our last show in 2021, and just talk about all the crap for us through these last, 300 and almost 65 days that we have taken alt with.
Yes. Oh
all
my
right,
gosh.
our embarrassments.
I'm offended. About a whole year, I'm offended by 2021.
I know that you're right. I've been offended since, what was it, the end of 2019? Mm-hmm. Yeah, beginning of 2020.
Crazy, man.
Man, I've seen people this year that I hadn't been able to see in a whole year because of this silly thing.
Yeah.
It was like, wait, the last time I saw you, was that a year ago? I'm like, yeah, dude, that was a year ago.
Man, didn't even know what a vaccine was. We was just living our lives.
Man. Honestly, but just going back, when I first heard about it, I heard about it and I didn't. Like, I wasn't really paying any attention. And they're like, yeah, that virus over in China. Like, whatever.
Would Trump call it the Kung Flu?
He's so inappropriate.
That's a good one, though. I ain't mad.
So inappropriate. That's so racist. But yeah, and then it just then they had the commercials talking about how it's, you still need to get your flu shot. The flu is more deadly. And then that flipped real quick to well, you need to put your mask on and you need to stay in the house and we need to shut the world down. But yes, I'm offended by 2021 as well. It owes me, but hey, I don't know how I'm going to collect. I guess escaping with my life.
Yeah, that might be the best you can do.
Right. I suppose that's the main thing. So talk to me. And how are you doing this? Like, for you, are you starting from January, working your way down, or you just?
Obviously, January 6th is where the bullshit started for 2021. It's like, these crazy motherfuckers tried to steal the country.
Right?
They tried to steal
the entire.
That vote don't count. We know better.
The entire
man. And
was that not foolish?
Just the entitlement, man, and for all the stuff black folks went through, right? We ain't never. You know what, y'all? We going to the president's house
because we know we would be shot and killed on sight.
I guess
we ain't
obviously,
stupid.
right?
We are not stupid. We do not have the.
But the nerve, no, what I believe is right, and we're gonna by any means necessary.
Right. I mean,
it's crazy. They always want to quote some black shit when they are doing wrong.
Right. But let us have tried to, by any means necessary, some stuff like that in that manner.
Yeah.
Man.
My bad. Back on white folks acting like black. They be if you won't let me go into the store without a mask, this is like Jim Crow. It's like, you shut your ass up.
Right. Don't even say that. You do not have the right.
George Floyd couldn't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe. You stop it right
now.
These are real things I've heard on the news.
Have you
from
really?
People? Yes.
That's disgusting.
Crazy.
That's absolutely disgusting. So the reason why we're talking about our grievances and our alts is, so we know that New Year's obviously, is this weekend. My gosh. But so what they do in New York is this thing, of course, that's like the epicenter of New Year's Eve celebrations, right? Yeah. That's where the ball drops, everything else. But today on December the 28th, they have this thing called Good Riddance Day. And so what they do is write down. So it's like a thing you can register to. Well, you could register. It happened earlier today. To go down to Times Square, and you get a sheet where at that point you just write down sort of one thing you just want to get rid of in your life, whatever that thing is. And they will actually, I don't think they burn the paper, but they dispose of it some kind of way.
Yeah.
But it's borrowed from a Latin tradition where you sort of, before the new year comes in, you get out, the things that you want to say to hell with or good riddance to.
Absolutely.
And I think that's a positive thing.
Can you put people on the list?
You can put whatever you want on the list.
Okay.
You know, did you just ask me? Can you? I know. Hold up.
I do this once a year.
Did you? Don't you end up on that list?
They're right. Damn. No. Am I on the block? I thought we was in love.
No, you're not on the block. You're not on the block. But yeah. So to answer your question, yes, sir, you can put people on the list.
Nice.
Whatever doesn't serve you, you want to get rid of.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
Been at your service, girl. Don't be like that.
I wouldn't get rid of you.
I know you can't.
Oh, okay.
You locked in, baby.
Thanks for telling me.
I tell any woman I mess with me, look, if you can't quit me, you need a 12-step program and a sponsor, okay?
Really?
This shit is habit forming. I'm just all I'm saying.
Oh my gosh, you are a mess. You are a mess. All right, come on, throw me a grievance, something.
Jesse Smollett.
Why are you messing with Jesse?
I'm not messing with him. He go home, nigga. Shut up. You was winning. Shut up.
So we're still not going to believe him. We're going to believe.
Man, look.
I mean, people have been convicted of things before that they haven't done.
It's just so many holes. Like before the conviction, it was like, man, this nigga is lying.
Can we honestly say that black people ain't about to rob you for no Subway sandwich?
Man, right. Right. Hey, my thing was the hanging. Like, who the hell got rope in 2020? Who has rope?
Stop
just look, who knows how to tie a knot? Ain't no Boy Scouts no more.
Don't nobody not do no noose around here.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas can tie their shoes. Can't nobody do no full.
Oh Lord!
How do you do? I don't even know how to make a noose.
You think he got that out the prop room somewhere?
Man, he had to. He was on set. Terrence. Where's Where's the rope at? I got you, man. It's right over here, man.
Come on, man. Then he gonna start crying. Man, why you got to do it, man?
Hey, I saw a video of. They made a compilation of all the people that was defending Jesse when it first came out.
Really?
And they're saying that they don't even believe him. And this man has been hurt. He's representing a certain group of people. I ain't heard none of them niggas now.
Stop. Just stop.
Yeah,
okay.
but he got. I'm letting him go for 2021, man.
You letting him go?
Yeah, I'm keeping his sister. Journey can stay. I love her, but Jesse got to go.
No,
he got to go.
He don't have to.
I'm sorry. The gay Tupac has to go.
What?
That's what he called himself.
Did he?
Before people started doubting him, when he said what he went through, he was like, "Yeah, I'm like the gay Tupac. I'm up here trying to fight for." Shut up.
Oh.
Just he laid it on too thick for there to be that many holes in the story.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe you think his heart was in the right place.
No, I think he saw the money that Terrence and Taraji was getting, and he was like, "How can I elevate?
How can I be down?"
Yeah, I'm gonna be the gay Tupac. Right. That's what I'm gonna do. Dummy.
Oh, all right. So you getting rid of Jesse?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I guess we don't have to get rid of these folks, but all the cops that got locked up this year for shooting niggas, it was a lot. It was hard.
All the ones that didn't,
and the ones that didn't. Yeah,
the ones that didn't.
Yeah, we throw Kyle in there. He ain't had no cops, but Kyle Rittenhouse, we throw him in that bunch too.
The way he was, oh my gosh! I just, and then when he just. I have never seen anything more ridiculous.
That was my black ass. Shut up, nigga. We're having court.
Really?
Yeah.
Honestly, and probably would have called you that.
Yeah. Bailiff, come fix his face. Like, don't pay no attention to that jury.
They didn't even want black folks in the courtroom.
Right. Try to kick out all the ministers.
Yeah.
Was it the minister? No, that was the other. That was Arbery with the ministers. Yeah. But at the Rittenhouse, yeah, the judge was talking some real spicy racist stuff, man.
It was quite spicy. So we can get rid of Kyle and all the rest of them, even though it wasn't just African Americans, but you know, whatever. Yeah, that little child is foul. All right, so we getting rid of them. What personal stuff? Did you have anything that happened to you?
Oh, and me in particular?
Yeah.
I mean, I cut shit off too. You know how we do it. It don't bother me for too long if it does. But yeah, I don't really have anything in my life I want to get rid of.
Did you have any embarrassing moments?
I mean, I don't really have much.
This year?
I really don't have shame or pride. So.
Oh, gee.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really have anything that really sat bad with me. This was like really a good year of me getting in control of my life.
Okay.
So a lot of bad habits or a lot of stuff that used to just lead to like, oh, I'm so ashamed. You know, like when
Yeah.
You had them shameful moments. You got to shout out like, when you think of it, like, I should have did better.
You and your Tourette's, like.
That is. But this year I've been pretty focused. Like I said, I've been chased mostly, you know what I'm saying, but trying to stay focused on my path.
Lord. You're funny.
I'll be seeing girls getting get it out of here. Get it out of here. I'm trying to distract
focused.
me. I'm fucking right. I'm focused.
Wait,
hold up.
That is
all right, that's it. I just want to smell it.
You are silly.
Take that with you.
Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah, I still love it, but I don't know. This is like growing up, you know, like
yeah.
Getting to the goal is more important than right now happiness.
Okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
That's where
All
I'm at
right.
with it.
All
What about you? You had anything personal to get rid of this year?
Yeah, so, you know, I get rid of people, right? But I think that what has bothered me a little bit, and I do try to defend my own self when I'm having this conversation with myself or even others, you know, the manner in which the last person that I banished.
Banished?
I feel like, so I keep going back and forth, and because it's bothering me means that perhaps maybe I just didn't quite,
Maybe you was a little too hasty.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. No, sir. No, I did not act too quickly. Just the way that I acted. Perhaps I could have, because the way that I acted, the lack of consideration I felt, which caused me to do that, is the same lack of consideration I gave back. So I think that maybe I should, and that's not right. And
right.
I didn't do it because it wasn't like tit for tat. It was like, I'm tired and I don't.
Yeah, this is your natural reaction.
Yeah, it was like, okay, I'm done, because I'm not, you know, I don't like drama, neither do I. And so to show you I don't like it, I'm just going away.
Yeah.
You're going to go away, I'm going to go away.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to happen. But I didn't at first say this is what's going to happen. I just did it. And that was my right to do it. But maybe I should have said, but I kind of felt like I had been saying it all along, but maybe I should have just said, this is what I'm going to do, and then followed it by the action. But
Yeah.
so yeah, I need to sort of release that feeling badly about that, because I don't feel badly that I said I'm done.
Yeah.
But just the way in which, you know,
I'm with you, baby. Fuck that nigga.
just like I just don't, right. You just don't exist anymore.
You messed up a good opportunity, sir. Get your shit together.
I mean, and you know, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and that's cool. So, you know, whatever. I'm good.
Good.
So yeah, I gotta get that off. Like I don't any longer want to feel any kind of way about having done that.
Yeah.
I just want to, it happened, and I don't want to feel bad about it. I chose to do it that way. I did it, and it's over.
Mm-hmm. Well, good. Yeah. Well, okay, let me ask this. Is there anything of yourself that you want to leave behind in 2021?
About 5-7 pounds.
Oh, of course.
Maybe. Anything of myself. Yeah. I think that there are still some things that I struggle with in terms of feeling like, feeling confident about doing things and not second guessing myself. I want to just, have all the confidence, and I don't want to second guess myself. I want to know that I know that whatever it is I want to do, I'm doing it. Whatever it is I want to achieve, just that negative self-talk.
Yeah, absolutely. That doubt will creep up on you, man.
It does. And it can happen so quickly.
Yeah.
So that I definitely want to leave that leave that behind.
I think you're doing good now. Like for me, confidence is very momentum based. Like I got to keep it going. That's why I'm going so hard with the comedy. It's like I need to keep this. Like if I do a week off from comedy, I'm starting from scratch basically. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I got to keep that confidence.
You got to keep the momentum. Keep the momentum going. And you're doing great with that, by the way. You really are. You're doing awesome with that. You're just like focused. You can see the laser focus. So that's awesome. I like seeing that.
Yeah, about time, man. Shucks.
I mean, hey, we do what we do when we do it.
Look, it's almost like love. You know what I mean? Like it's a anxious feeling, but it's for something positive.
Yeah.
You know?
That's those butterflies that are like, but they're good.
Yeah. And then I think about it during the day and like, oh man, I can't wait to get back to the stage. You know? Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good feeling of the courtship or the liking of someone when you've got those, or not just someone, but a thing, you know, when you're excited, the honeymoon phase of whatever thing you're doing is like, it feels really good.
It just got me learning that anxiety in and of itself isn't bad. It's good anxiety and it's bad anxiety. Yeah. I thought it was just like, I feel this, it must be wrong. You know, I want to feel back normal again.
No, but yeah, there is do we still call it anxiety? Like, what do we call it when it's positive?
I mean, that's all I could think of.
But it's the same feeling.
It feels the same
feeling. The motivation behind it or that base thing is different, but it's still the same feeling. So yeah, it's that nervousness that, but
I hope they like me. Facts.
Right, but that's cool. That's cool. Like when you like somebody, like, So yeah, I'm glad you're doing that. Now, what of you? Is there anything of you personally that you want to leave behind?
I don't know, man. I think I might have to let cigarettes go. Shut up. I know.
My lungs, both of them, have spoken.
It's not my doing. They're getting rid of all menthol cigarettes at the end of the year.
Are they?
Just menthol ones.
Why?
I think it seems very black targeted. Menthol cigarettes and flavored cigarellos.
Really?
Yeah, gone. Thank you. It's like, but look, why not all cigarettes? Why us? You know, just saying, like
they all need to go. But oh my goodness, so that's why, because they getting rid of what you like.
Yeah,
you just gonna try to like the other one.
Maybe I'm just gonna.
He said maybe.
Gordy said smoke it with a cough drop in my mouth, and I'll be
the
same.
My God. That's a good.
That's
one.
That's a Newport. So yeah.
No,
but I don't know.
Those things are killing me. Please don't.
It's all right. Look, if something happened to you, I'm gonna die. We're gonna be in the sweet by and by together. I'm coming with you.
No, I don't know, because you don't have asthma like I have asthma. This is a horrible thing, being around cigarette smoke.
I can believe it.
It is. You don't know.
I imagine it's probably terrible.
You can't imagine. It's awful. See, when you're smoking cigarettes, whatever that, but you're not asthmatic anyway. But there's a chemical in there that would relax the vasculature in your lungs. Mm-hmm. Which is why you can see people on oxygen still yet smoking cigarettes.
Right.
But that thing doesn't translate to secondhand smoke. So it's not opening up my lungs. It is closing my stuff up and constricting it. And then I can't breathe.
You know,
and when I'm on this microphone, I sound like an obscene phone caller.
I think that's hot. That's good for the brain.
No, it's not hot.
I have the same reaction to women complaining. Like my whole everything tightens up.
Good. It should be. I hope it's tightening up right now. I hope it's tightening up right now. And I can't stand that.
It's too much. No.
No, that would be cool though if you could give up cigarettes.
I mean, ultimately, I do. Like I just, especially now with the stuff going away, I want to try to get myself Hollywood ready.
Okay.
Just wishful thinking. I'm about to get in shape and. You know, be able to live. I mean, we're just at this, because right now my immediate goals are hilarities, improv, finishing my hour.
Okay.
You know, I still got bigger ones, but that's where I'm right there. These here now, but I won't be ready in case Hollywood call. You know, could do action. I do action movie, whatever.
Right. You need to get yourself together.
Yeah.
So get yourself together.
I'm on it, baby. I'm on it.
I need to increase my my yoga workouts too. I definitely need to. I don't know. I have to figure out how to get more sleep and yet do all the things that I don't know. I'm not quite sure how this.
Gotta make some more hours.
Yeah, we need some more hours in this day. 24 ain't enough. It's just not enough. But yeah, so I want to leave behind excuses, procrastination, because I can procrastinate with the best of them.
Yeah.
I feel like my thing is I work better under pressure.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Like wait for the last minute. Like, all right, I got to do it.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Get rid of those sorts of things. But It feels good. I can remember many years of, coming up on the new year when I'm reflecting on things, and it's just like, oh God, I'm just a horrible person. I'm just a mess. I don't feel like that.
Good.
Now. I don't feel like that. It's like, okay, well, yeah, there's some stuff, but who doesn't have some stuff? Like, I'm cool. I think I'm going in the right direction.
Nice.
So that's a good thing. Work.
We leaving work in the 2021?
Yeah, with any
throw the whole job away.
Anyway. But work can be a toxic environment. Because you're around other people, right? And everybody doesn't think like you, and everybody doesn't have the same focus you have, and you have all kinds of people. And sometimes I find myself falling into the negative talk and think, like somebody might start complaining about something, and then I just jump in that ship with them, and here I am no. I was doing a lot better when we first got back of being able to block them out. But now I'm sort of, find myself sort of getting back into not wholly like I was, once upon a time, but I don't even want any of that. I just like water off a duck's back, just like that stuff. Like I don't even hear it. I don't hear that crap.
Yeah.
Nobody want to hear you complaining.
I understand, man.
Yeah.
I try to be peacekeeper when my friends are going at it. Now I just let them talk. Like I don't care. I'm just gonna. He'd be like, "Hey, y'all, chill out." No, nope. Y'all go ahead.
I mean, yeah.
Gonna work itself out.
Yeah.
I got some phrases and some terms I want to leave back in 2021.
What are they?
Man, all right. So before Monique even said it, I'm sick of this kings and queens stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. I love you.
Yeah.
I've been sick of that.
I am.
I made a post about it. Like it might have been last year. I don't know, or earlier this year. Yeah, I can't stand it.
Yeah, look, because it was some kings, but it was more semis. It was some queens, but it was bitches throwing flowers at people's feet. You know what I'm saying? Like if we all kings, and ain't nobody a goddamn king. You know what I'm saying? Who's the subjects? I get it as a positive affirmation and to aspire, but nah, son.
It's like I see you calling her a queen, and I see what she's doing, and you gonna turn around and call me one too?
Yeah.
So you putting me on that same? What are you trying to bring her up, or are you taking me down?
Two different queendoms.
Yeah, right. I can't stand that. That irks the mess out of me.
Yeah, and I know it's coming from a positive place, but just stop.
Just stop. Find something else.
Yeah.
Like find a different way, because at this juncture, I don't think it even empowers anybody when they hear it anymore. It doesn't. Like, I don't even feel right. Even if you have the utmost of respect for a man, it's become such ridiculous jargon that it sounds phony saying it. And you don't mean it to be phony, but it just doesn't sound genuine and authentic anymore.
Yeah, and a lot of people just made it like their bro. Like, what's up, king? Like, what's up, bro? Like, they made it their
what's
bro.
Up, nigga? What's up, king?
Yeah, right. Hey, I saw a post, a meme, and it was like a dude. Like he was like, "Hey, dude, you are you sleeping with my girlfriend?" And he was like, "No, it ain't me, king." He was like, "No, don't uplift me right now." Like, hold up, cuz. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this.
Don't uplift me right now. Oh my gosh, I can't.
That's real. But they just gonna say like, "No, king, it wasn't me." No, nigga, hold up. Don't.
Yeah, he trying to
call me motherfucker like you do behind my back.
No, king, it wasn't me.
But what if he was telling the truth though?
You said what?
He was probably telling the truth. He
probably was.
Yeah,
maybe he royalty where he at. He's just respectful.
Right. I would have preferred, "No, nigga." Oh, okay.
Right. Like, okay.
You probably mean that.
It sounded genuine.
Yeah.
Sounded about right. Okay. Don't uplift me right now. They even have a bunch of that stuff on TikTok where they're making fun of the quote unquote woke folk.
Yeah. Oh, that is great.
Grand Rising Queen.
What? Grand Rising Queen.
I mean, yeah, it's got its place, but I think that we have taken it and just made a mockery of it, and so it does not hold the same weight. It does not mean what it should.
Yeah, people just take it and make it commercial. You're not looking into it and seeing, old kings and queens and you just like Nefertiti. You know what I'm saying? You ain't giving people specific stuff.
Yeah, I think yes. Can we leave that? We can leave king and queen in the past.
Yeah.
In this year. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. I bet with prince and princess. All right, you can have a bunch of them. That's all right. You in training. I'll take that.
Call me a goddess.
Ooh,
Call me that.
Oh my goddess. Yes, ma'am.
Well, oh my goodness. When people say Hi, how are you? Oh, I'm fine. How are you? I'm great. Thank you for asking. Now, I wasn't asking just because, don't thank me for asking.
Right.
Because the ask wasn't even.
Yeah. I hear you. Yeah, yeah.
I can't stand that. Thank you for asking.
Simple call and response right here.
Right. Like, I didn't really even mean it for real.
Yeah.
Just keep going. Thank you for asking. I hate that. There's something about, and at work, all the time. It drives me to a special place in hell when I hear, I'm great, thank you for asking. Like, I really, me.
I don't even care. I don't change my question up.
It's just horrible. Yeah, thank you for asking. We can leave that. There.
Woke white people making videos. Like, I know you guys are trying to help. Thanks, but just listen. I know, but no. It's just it's not the message we need. I seen these people. It was Black Power with White Solidarity. It's a whole group.
What?
Yeah, and they're like advocates, like, and they're trying to help. I know they are, man, but you can't be the spokesperson for this. You can't. I hear you, but just stop. I love it. Thank you. Message received, but stop, please.
In regards to is something I need people to stop saying.
We're going words now. Oh, okay, let's go. I like that.
No, so people will call, and they'll call. I'm calling in regards to a refill for my prescription. Like with regard to or in regard to me, that you have something significant to say after that, not just random, minuscule. I just need people to stop because they be gearing all up like they really about to say something, and it's like, did you really just preface that with
in regards to our fourth quarter numbers? That
right?
Like
goes, that's okay.
Yeah,
okay. Just let me know you need a refill. Just you don't have to preface the phone call because you're calling the doctor's office, right? So you need something to do with your health. So whatever your phone call, it's going to be with regard to your health, period. So I already know that.
Yeah.
Like when the phone rings, I already know that. So you don't have to say that because they be sounding so official and so like they're really about to say something. And I'm like, I had to text my cousin the other day, like, dude, because I couldn't take it anymore. I'd heard like the fifth in the last, 10 minutes with regard to, like, just stop saying that.
Stop saying
Don't
that.
do that. Don't do it. So I need them to leave that.
Yeah.
Leave that there because it's not that important.
I know this is unlikely, but at least the talking part of the PC culture. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's getting in trouble for, talking about transgenders and gay people. Meanwhile, everybody says nigga. Like, everybody says nigga. Ain't nobody said nothing. So that's equality. The whatever the transphobic word is, that's equality. We should be able to say that. Whatever the homophobic word is, that's equality, because everybody still say nigga. This was the first phobia. Black folks was the first phobia for the country.
Black folks were the first phobia.
Well, blackophobic. They scared us.
So blackophobic. So you're saying we should be able to say a derogatory term in kind. Is that what you're saying?
I think it should go back to the old days. Now, I grew up in a place where if a white person said nigga, you had to fight him. Even if you couldn't fight. You couldn't go home and let your mama know that you let this white person call you a nigga.
You had to fight him.
And I think, just, what's the word?
I don't know.
Regular people rules. You should be able to say what you want to say and then deal with the consequences. We'll say it to him and see what happens.
Right.
And I think it should be like that.
Okay. I mean, okay.
I got an Auntie Donald. Call him the F word and see what happened. That nigga got hands. Call him a girl. Call him a punk.
Auntie Donald?
Auntie Donald. Call him a punk and see what happens.
I cannot with you. I can't. I just can't. Okay. So what else? What else we leaving?
Oh man. I'm gonna tell you the people off camera. Don't worry. I'm gonna got specific niggas. You know what?
Oh.
And my auntie, she can go.
Right.
Oh man. What else do I want to leave behind, man? Niggas. Not niggas. Not all niggas.
Oh, you okay? We leaving?
Throw all the niggas away.
Right, all of them.
Yeah, but strong and wrong niggas, right? And it's got me thinking about the vaccine. And it's like the excuses you hear for not taking it. It's like, no, cuz. And look, they be like, Tuskegee. Like, nigga, what happened to Tuskegee? Tuskegee. You know, like, you know
right. Right.
Quit. I want people to stop quoting stuff they heard without doing their own research.
Yes.
Yeah. Quit taking stuff and running with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Look,
when you have no idea what the story is, neither are you really interested in it. It just sounds okay. It sounds good to say.
Look, it was a whole, 2018, they killed Sinbad. Like, it was a lie. They killed Sinbad. It was like, yeah, you know Sinbad dead. Shut up. Ain't nobody checked on
Right, nobody going on Wikipedia.
Right. But just stuff like that. They take that with like more important information and run with it.
Oh,
you know?
Absolutely do.
Have folks believe. And I just can't, I'm going to stop that.
You gonna stop it?
I'm going to try.
Do it.
Yeah. It's one person at a time now. I'm like, that is incorrect, sir. Let me.
You
look
are
right
not
here.
right. I love proving people wrong.
Yeah.
It's the arrogance of women.
Hey, right. No, I can't even get that to women because I'm the same way, man. I love, yeah.
Yes,
Especially if I know you wrong, I'm just like, well, let me finish. I want to hear the whole thing.
Really, the reason why is not that at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I want you to make your whole point so I can destroy it.
Go on, carry on.
Carry on.
Yeah, I'll let you finish. And then just finish him.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Oh my
Look,
goodness.
most of my research or stuff like that, it's for petty reasons. It's to win arguments. Yeah, I just go. I'm gonna make sure I got my points together.
Oh my goodness.
Before I lay this bait.
Let me make sure before I say, okay, nope, I was right.
Yep, I was right. Facts. Yeah, man, because everybody's so just opinionated and
extremely opinionated. And for what real reason?
And look, opinionated and uninformed. That's the problem. You know, like, but you're not saying it like, well, I believe. You're like, no, facts. This is what it is. Like, shut up. You don't know.
Yeah. There was another
me.
phrase I had, some more words. I can't remember what they are.
What did people say this year? Woke was one of the main ones.
Yeah, that just needs to stop.
It ain't the same.
It's not. It's not. Can we stop inviting people to the barbecue, please?
Oh.
Can we please?
Yeah.
Like, we understand that there's a feeling that you get inside as a person of color when you see a non-person of color do person of color type stuff, you know, and do it, you know, well.
Yeah.
You see them dance, see them, you know, do certain things that historically, characteristically, they are not necessarily good at.
Yeah.
So it sort of warms your heart. It does this certain thing inside. So I can understand wanting to invite them to the barbecue, but stop inviting come on now.
I don't say anybody.
Because I think they got underground classes or something. Because there's too many of them they just.
I mean, initially, what you're saying is like, you a nigga, come on over, and it's like,
yeah, don't know.
They not. They're gonna go back and live their non-nigga life.
Yeah, right. Yeah, after they leave your barbecue, it just. Yeah, can we stop inviting everybody to the barbecue? Yes. Yes. Can we stop fetishizing different races on these platforms like TikTok?
I don't know about that one. I
mean,
I only
the
fetishize
white guys who get up there, you know, how much they like black women. Okay. Okay.
I only fetishize them on Pornhub, not on TikTok.
I mean, but that's the place to do it, though, right?
And actually, porn is the only place where everyone's treated equal. I
don't think everybody's treated equal in porn.
I mean, not talking about pay wise, but it's like it's no racism. It's just everybody's represented. You know what I mean? Like, it's no discrimination. You can find black, white, Asian, midget.
Yeah, you can, but I think the way it's done, depending on who's directing and who's, you know, they bring their biases and they bring their things. I think there's still discrimination there. I think.
All right, well, I got to do some more research, but we'll come back to that another episode.
Oh, my goodness. Moan Matrix. All right. I don't know where Moan Matrix is. You leaving anything in 21?
Shit, I was trying to leave this marriage behind, but it's going to follow me a little bit.
Oh.
Good luck, nigga.
That's going to follow you for a while. You're not going to be able to totally leave that behind.
Listen, I just need to change some words. And then, you know, I got to get a notary.
And resubmit it.
That shit's a go.
And resubmit that boy.
Free at last.
Thank God almighty.
I had one person helping, and like she got real lazy on me, so I got my sister helping now. And, you know, hopefully we going to speed this shit up.
Oh, my God.
Nice.
All right. Well, I wish you the best of being able to leave behind what you want to leave behind.
I see you on the other side, brother.
We've been there.
Yeah, man. Oh my gosh.
Listen, it's hard as fuck leaving. Ain't nobody tell me this shit.
I mean, I
would have never signed up for this shit.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's tough, man.
That's the thing.
You bought that car. We don't want that shit back.
It's part of right. Buyer's remorse. It's a mug.
Hey, right. Tell me about it, man. Yeah.
Man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't think I have any relationships to leave in 2021.
Me either.
So I got some acquaintances, but not relationships.
Yeah, there's nothing. I'm scanning the people and no.
Well, yeah.
No.
Gone.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm done. I've fulfilled my quota of those left behind for 2021.
Yes,
so
gone.
So I'm good. I'm good. Everybody can stay. Everybody can come to the barbecue.
So everybody at this part, this list can come.
Y'all can come with me. We can cross over together. Yeah, no, I do take a scan of folks that just, and I'm not just talking about relationships. I'm being silly saying, romantic relationships, but sometimes there's toxic relationships, friendships, acquaintanceships, whatever, that just aren't good.
Oh yeah.
They're not good for you. And, so I scan those as well.
And you get attached to people. You do. You got to really watch out for the person that every time you got something good, they want to tell you about the thing they did good in 1990 or they'll talk about somebody else doing good or even if you're going through something bad, like, oh man, that's like the time when I got shot. Like, no, man, can we celebrate or talk about her? Can it be mine? And then we can get to that if we need to. But you got to watch out for that though, because sometimes you be attached and you don't realize it.
That's very true.
Sometimes it's be relatives. You know what I mean?
Oh, a lot of times it's people that are a lot of times. I mean, because we can't we can't choose the families we're born into, and some people look at you crazy if there's discord and everybody's not on the same page, but it's like people are people and everybody doesn't think the same way. Everybody doesn't, support each other the same way. And some people don't grow and they might, have the same DNA as you.
Yeah.
And so all you can do is just try to be just not the negative component in that relationship. And
I'm to the point now. I'm like, well, I'll see where this is going. Just never mind.
And you can sort of gracefully back out or gracefully, whatever it is you need to do to keep yourself together. Because some people, the road they're going to go down, no matter what the situation is. So the onus is on you to keep your stuff together.
It is. Yeah. Usually you could tell. Like folks be like, so how's the comedy going? I'm like,
yeah, because right.
I see how
here you go.
Yeah. You don't care.
Here you go. Right. Like don't do that. Do not do that. Yeah. So what else do I want to leave behind?
I want to leave my daughter's boyfriend in 2021.
Does she want to leave him?
She
in 2021?
doesn't. And actually, he's a good dude. It's just that she's
better.
Not at the home with me. Maybe. I wasn't ready. Like, she's grown, but shit.
Yeah.
My baby.
Oh, this your baby.
It's
your baby.
Daddy, if you're listening, baby. Daddy.
I've got to see you with your daughter because I know you have an adult child, but it's still funny. It's still just funny to me that you are like a parent. You're like a real life parent.
Oh man, I got uncle energy.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You got cool, fun uncle. And you're somebody's whole dad.
Whole dad.
And you were there. Yeah. That's funny.
That's why I'm so irresponsible now. Time served. I'm doing what I want to do.
Man, I know, right? Isn't that crazy? I'm trying to I did my time.
Got it out the way early.
I paid my penance. I'm just going to be buck wild out here.
Hey, facts, man.
No, not buck wild. Just,
No. I'm slowing down. I'm getting older. I don't be buck wild.
I mean, I'm not slowing down.
No, well,
I'm older than you.
Oh, what you doing tonight, bro? I can speed up a little bit.
Stay focused on your comedy, sir. Focus.
Right. Thank you. Focus.
Good gracious alive. But this time of the year, which is the end of the year, it is a really good time to reflect on yourself and reflect on the things that you're doing and the things that you tell me what you don't like about yourself. No, but
do you do resolutions?
I do not. I don't believe in resolutions. I used to. I used to fall into that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that.
New year, new me.
Yeah.
I'm about to.
Oh my gosh. Can we leave that?
Can we leave that?
Can we leave? Can we please? Can we leave getting that bag? Like all the phrases associated with getting and bags.
Yes.
Can we just leave that there?
Absolutely.
Can we?
I'm with you.
I can't. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, get the money.
Yeah. Or just do your thing. Just make it happen.
Nobody says, how much is a bag? No one tells you what that is.
Can you quantify? What is the bag?
What is a bag?
The amount.
None of these motherfuckers be talking about establishing credit.
Man, you better preach, Moan.
Okay.
You better preach, boy.
Like it.
Absolutely.
Like it.
And maybe that's something like leave behind irresponsible, and I'm gonna say it, niggerish ways, man. Right?
Yeah.
We need credit. We need just to get around, just to survive in the world. And you might be like, man, fuck that. We need society, regardless of how we feel. So play the game, man.
There are things, absolutely. There are things that we do need to have in order to successfully move about, in this plane that we're on. So absolutely.
Yeah.
We absolutely do. What were we were saying something?
Well, I don't know. My mind went someplace else. I was having a conversation with somebody this weekend, right? And she was defending trans people in the job, which they're pretty much protected, whatever, right? And I was telling her that, I wish we had that kind of protection. I can't go to a job with like gold teeth and a do-rag and a chain talking about this is my culture, accept me, or it's discrimination, And I was telling her they didn't change the world to where they don't have to abide by society's rules. Society has to abide by them. And I don't know. I want some of that for us.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think, but for me, I don't begrudge any strides that are made for other people.
And not a begrudging on my side either.
Because it's not yet, for us. And I think both sides, and when I say both sides, I'm speaking from Black folk and, any part of the LGBTQI plus. Forgive me if I'm not getting all the letters in there.
LGBTQQ two spirit AAI P plus.
Anywho.
Yeah. I looked it up.
I think that we use these arguments that are not, we're taking things that are not equal in terms of, if they're saying that they feel this way or they're born this way and trying to equate it to the skin that we're in, that we can do absolutely nothing about, can't hide it if we want, I think that we try to make the issues be on the same level when they're absolutely not. And I think that's a lot of where the problem starts, is that they're not the same. You cannot, they're not equal.
I agree.
The things that you're asked, the things that, you want, that you're saying comprise who you are and you feel you're being discriminated against because of, are not the same things. And we do that too. We do the same sort of thing. And so I try to, I don't think that I really delve enough into what their issues are, what their cause is, what they're really fighting for,
right? To
be able to speak intelligently about, what's wrong with what we're getting versus what they're getting. But I do know that, anybody who is, to use Dave Chappelle's term, but well, it's not his term, but it keeps being said to him, anybody who's being beat down on, or punched down on, or whatever, that's a difficult place to be in. And I think that, everybody deserves their most people, most folk do deserve to be able to be heard and to be respected and to be able to be who it is that they are in the place where they are.
I agree.
So yeah.
I got something we could leave. Can we consolidate some of them letters? Now, there's too many letters to not make an acronym by now. I'm just saying, man.
If you don't stop.
Look, and
I don't care how many letters they have.
These are my opinions, not Tacoma's. But I'm like, okay, aren't lesbians
My first
gay?
name is
Oh,
TOCOMAMARIA. Letters.
TOCOMAMARIA.
Letters.
You want all the letters.
Right.
But look, aren't lesbians gay anyway? Can we just make that one G and just just shut it down?
You are silly.
I'm serious.
Make that one. So you're gonna take the whole L out?
The L, because like gay men don't have their own term.
Yeah, but kind of. So that's where the delineation, I think, comes in. Is so you've got the gay women, so they like to be called. Well, they're called lesbians. I don't know who came up with that. And then the gay men typically are called gay.
But gay is gay. Nobody's separating it. Even the bisexual, like nobody cares about the straight side. You ain't getting the group for that. So that's just one GT, right? We just get GT.
I don't care how many letters. I don't care how many letters.
One of the A's is asexual. You ain't even having sex. Why are you here? Shut up. The other A is ally. It's like you a +1. Shut up.
If you don't, just stop.
Just saying.
Okay, comedian.
GTQP, I think, is what we need. That's it.
Okay.
That's all we need left.
All right. Okay.
And everybody's still represented.
They can have what they want.
Yeah.
Be called what you want.
I get it.
Because just remember, and I know this is since we're naming and name things. I wrote my boss a whole email about not calling me Tacoma versus TOCOMAMARIA, and I allow people to call me Tacoma all day. But you don't make that decision for me. You let me tell you it's okay to call me that.
No, absolutely.
So
I just think like the group is there. Everybody doesn't need to be represented. That's like me. Like I don't identify as black. I identify as beige. You know, saying we want our own in the black.
Well,
like
I think everybody needs to be represented. Why can't they be represented?
We all black.
But what's the harm? What's the harm in them being represented? What's that taken away from you, me, or
breath? When I want to talk about it, I'm going to talk about the whole ABCD. Like, oh my gosh, man.
Whatever.
Time and air.
It's not that serious. It's really okay. They can have as many letters as they need to. Okay. It's how many of them in the alphabet? They can have as many of them as they need to.
They're about on their way to 26.
If you don't stop,
I quit. I'm
just stop. Just leave them people alone. Them people.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was horrible.
That was. What do you mean,
like
them
those people? Oh,
yeah, but that's all love, guys. I'm just,
Yeah, I'm definitely not tripping. Do you? I don't know.
Absolutely.
That's on him. I'm teasing. Okay, what else? What else are we leaving?
Oh man, I don't know, man. What else can we leave? What'll make a difference for us going forward? Maybe niggas tearing down niggas in public.
Or privately.
But no, I just thought about this because I saw Cat Williams and he was apologizing for the smoke with Kevin Hart. He was like, it just got out of hand and I kept talking. But then in the same breath, he was like, I'm going after my new target, Chris Rock, the biggest coon in Hollywood.
Really?
This is what he said. He said, I'm naming my next special Smaller and Brighter because his was bigger and blacker. And this is my new enemy. But it's like, man, shut up. You could have called him.
Wow. Oh, so you don't, as a comedian, you don't think that was just him trying to throw a joke out there? You think he was just being dead?
No, he said
serious?
it. He said it with that cat swag, like, yes, and I will be good. You know what I mean? One of those and shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, man. Publicly,
You did that quite well.
I'm fair. But publicly, it's like y'all in the same circle. Call this nigga. If you got a problem with him, like the world don't need to see that. You know,
That's
we already,
true.
Monique. They're already mad at Monique, and it's unnecessary.
Right.
You know?
Right. We sort of create the dissension amongst us has them looking like, yeah, I told you. They can't even get along with each other.
It supports it, yeah.
Yeah. So it's sort of the united front thing. When I was married, I would be like, we ain't showing up over there at your parents' house like we just got finished arguing in the car like we just did.
Right.
Because that's not their business. Like, we need to act like everything's cool. United front.
That's that.
And not that.
And I'll cuss you out when we get home.
Yeah, because you don't take everything everywhere. Everything is not for everybody.
Right.
Everybody is not the right audience for, whatever you might be going through. But yeah, so we're coming up on our new year, and it's just a really, really, really good time to sit down with some paper and a pen, take some self-inventory, get in a quiet space, and just sit down and think about yourself and think about everything that you've done, everything you haven't done, everything you want to do. What are your hopes and your dreams? What's holding you back from those things? What can you do to propel yourself forward? I just think it's and like I said, I don't believe in resolutions because that's just setting yourself up for failure. Like, that's just crazy. And why are we waiting till the end of the year to say, this is what I'm going to do all year long? you ain't done it to this point.
Right.
But new year, new me. So right. So if you haven't done it all year, and I'm talking to the folks who don't do it, if you haven't done it all year, then fine, take this time to sit and go through, and let this be something that you do every so often. You don't have to do it every 12 months. Take inventory of yourself every few months, make benchmarks for what you want to see and what you want to do and who you want to be.
It's progress, not perfection.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. But, and I really do firmly, truly believe, what do I believe, Tyrone?
When you change the way you view things,
that is not how I say it.
You change the way you do things. I didn't have the voice right?
No, you didn't even say the words right.
When you change the way you look at stuff, you change.
Right. No, but for real, like, I think I've gotten to a point, and not having achieved, any sort of nirvana or any sort of perfection, but where I just feel really good about who I am and even choices that I make. And that feels good. Even knowing that I want to get better and do things better and, work on some things, but it feels good to feel good about who it is that I am walking around every day.
Yeah.
And that doesn't, I didn't just sit at the end of 2020 and say, okay, no, like, I gotta take inventory all the freaking time. When I lose my temper, okay, I gotta check myself.
Yeah.
So going into this new year, just let this be a time where you stop and don't necessarily make resolutions, but if that's what you want to do, do it.
Yeah.
But let this be the beginning of checking in with yourself every so often, just to see if you're hitting those benchmarks.
It ain't nothing wrong with baby steps. Pick something that's doable.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose 200 pounds this month.
I was just about to say, wait, right? Like, that's not. You're gonna be dead.
You're gonna be dead.
Like, don't do it. Right? Don't do it.
Unless you got a dope man. I don't know how you gonna do it.
Yeah, just do little bitty things. I'm gonna stop eating chips, every day.
Yeah.
I'm eat them every other day, or twice a week.
You can get slim without trying.
Get slim without trying.
That's right. Yeah, no, we're not gonna promote that.
That's the album.
Right. But yeah, try little things, little baby steps, because when you meet those little goals, that makes you feel motivated to to hit the bigger ones.
Absolutely.
And everything is not about weight and appearance.
Yeah, and whatever your goal is,
whatever your goal is, go into your comedy clubs.
Yeah, look, I want to start running, and I know that's terrifying.
Put those cigarettes
in
down.
my head, I'm like, oh my God,
your lungs are cringing. I heard them. They're like, I heard them. I did.
My lungs don't cringe; they grunt.
Yeah, no, that's them not being able to breathe.
Right, manly lungs.
Whatever.
Hey, but no, but I do want to do that. But I'm gonna start off small. I'm gonna start maybe with jog, walk. You know what I mean? And then try to build myself up to doing it.
That's right. So you're gonna let go of the stuff you can let go of to get you where it is that you want to be.
Damn right.
I like it, Ty. So, guys, this has been another episode of Tea Time with TOCOMAMARIA. And remember, when you change how you view things, you change how you do things. Thank you for joining, guys, and Happy New Year, everybody.